Okay, here we are heading into Glasgow on the M77, uh, crossing over the new Squinty Bridge. There's STP on the left where I used to work. This bridge used to be one way, now it's two ways. How about that? Anyway, you'll see here off to the left is the exhibition centres, and we're over there just behind the 100-ton crane. Okay, going into the place, you can see it's quite busy. People like to get as near to the entrance as possible to unload their stuff. Fortunately, we were able to sneak in here just on the left hand side. Here's George's performance. He's hoping for an Oscar, I think. You see we have a sack truck there because some of the stuff is quite heavy and we can have quite a distance to go. You see how big this place is and how busy it is. This is Thursday around midday. We took about, I don't know, 3 or 4 journeys from the van to our exhibition place. Every time going in and out, taking a different route. We're careful to wind our way around between the various exhibits as they're under construction, as you can see. So just have to be careful not to trip over stuff. We'd been in earlier to find out exactly where we were, so we're heading straight to that point now, which is just up here beside Train Tech. Our position was quite cramped. As you can see just there, we've got 2 tables set out, not much room. Now I've slowed this down a bit because we really go very fast here when we're working, as you can see. And name badges, we even had to wear high-vis jackets while we were setting up, which is one of the requirements from the SEC people. There's one of our layouts. Everything seems to be working okay. You never know what can happen in transit. Here's up and down. Thomas doing his stuff. Rushing around. Kids really like this one. Here is our display stand with various pocket money kits on it, and they're used to tell people just how the things work. You can see how cramped it was. We could only have one of us in there with the public trying to explain things. Not an ideal situation, that's for sure. This was a great big O-gauge layout. It must have been about 100 feet long, which is why I think we were shoehorned into whatever space is remaining. This was really impressive. You can see there the signals are actually working as well, and attracted a lot of attention. This is a very bright Lego layout, and you can see just how busy it is. Now I've slowed this one down so you can imagine how fast these things were whizzing around. Kids love it. There's plenty to look at, plenty of action, really colourful, and just shows you what you can do with this sort of stuff. Always a big crowd around it and really very popular. And here we are, finally leaving the place. We have to be very careful here that you get everything in order and remove all the various bits from the layouts. You don't want them sort of moving around while the thing is in transit. So we all have something to do, and by and large it probably takes about anything up to just over half an hour to get all our stuff packed away and once more back in the van. It's been a hard few days. It's always busy here, and but we really enjoy it, I think we could say. We managed to get 4 people on each day. Like we set up on a Thursday, it finishes on a Sunday, so there's 3 full days plus a setup day, and our membership is really well, do well to support us, and we had like 4 people each day, which is really good. That's the team.